XRP is centralized? Well, today we're going to talk about something that challenges everything most people believe about blockchain decentralization. And trust me, if you've ever been a witness to the FUD, you're going to want to stick around. The concept of decentralization in blockchain technology is wildly nuanced and frequently misunderstood. Most people think they understand it, but when we dig deeper into the technical architecture, we discover that most popular assumptions about blockchain decentralization are actually pretty backwards. Let me explain why this matters so much for the future of crypto and digital finance. You're probably familiar with people claiming that Bitcoin is the gold standard of decentralization, a supposedly democratic system in crypto. Back when I first got into Bitcoin, we were setting up small mining rigs at home, and it was very much a common hobbyist type of system where people around the world were all participating together. I thought that was pretty cool. And although there's a lot of independent crypto miners now, there are just 4 mining companies around the world that control over half of Bitcoin's network. Even more dramatic is 80% of Bitcoin mining happens in a single country that has completely outright banned crypto trading. I'll let you guess who that is so I don't get shadow banned. The concentration of power is exactly what blockchain technology was supposed to prevent. But the reality of how these systems work has led many of us down a very unexpected path. So at its core, this story is about 2 fundamentally different approaches to achieving consensus in distributed networks. First, we have proof of work, which is used by Bitcoin, formerly Ethereum, and it's used in other networks like Litecoin, Cadena, and more. The technical process here is really pretty interesting, and miners compete to solve complex math problems called hash functions. Specifically, they're looking for a value that, when combined with the block's transaction data and hashed using SHA-256 encryption, it produces a result that meets certain criteria. Typically something like having a specific number of leading zeros. This process is intentionally hard and very intensive. The difficulty of the math problem adjusts automatically every 2016 blocks in Bitcoin and ensures that new blocks are created about every 10 minutes or so, regardless of the total mining power on the network. So think about that for a minute. The system is designed to maintain a constant block time by making the puzzle more difficult as more computing power joins the network. That really kind of leads to an arms race in mining equipment, which has evolved from regular computers to specialized computers called ASICs, which stands for Application-Specific Integrated Circuits. They really serve no purpose other than mining crypto. The energy consumption implications are pretty staggering, and Bitcoin mining alone uses more electricity than a lot of countries around the world. Now, this isn't really just an environmental concern, it's a design issue that impacts decentralization. The massive energy requirements and specialized hardware needs create a higher barrier to entry and naturally leads to more centralization among those who can afford industrial-scale mining operations. Now, that's not to say there aren't plenty of alternative renewable energy sources that are being used by some, but by and large, that's not the case. In the XRP ledger,